camera working? Hello! Hello, 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 hello. How are we? How we doing? All right. All right, let me put this to the side for a moment. We'll get to that. Okay. All righty, let's get stuff out. God, we got all kinds of stuff for this one, guys. All right. Okay. Well, good morning. How is everybody today? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Whew. All right. Hello, Miss Arlene. Good morning, Mary. How are you? Good morning, Harry. Good morning, Harry. Hello, Francis. Whew. Good enough, huh? I am doing fabulous. Last night I sat here and I had like 15 new video ideas hit me in the head, and I was like writing down the list because it was getting to be bedtime. And I woke up this morning, and it's a good dang thing I wrote them down, because I woke up this morning, looked at the things on my desk, and went, what the hell was I doing? Oh, Mary's got a cold. I'm sorry, Mary. Harry, what? Do you need to get up and say good morning already? Hold up. Let me move this, and you can get up there and say hello.
Mary,
go on.
Theraflu. Get some Theraflu.
Go on. There you go. Go on. Go up and say hello. Are you going to say hello, or are you just going to put your butt on the table? You just want your butt on the table? You think I'm going to give you treats. That's what this is about. Yeah. I'm not giving you none. No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. Okay, yes, you can. Here you go. Arlene says, hi, Harry. He's chortling. All right. So here we go. So we built the book. We covered the book with fabric. I have not put the corners on yet, but I will. We did the inside. We added 2 signatures. And I have something special that I built for the inside. I'm not going to show it to you guys until the book is done. So I'm actually going to remove the centerpiece. And we won't see this again until the book is finished. Okay? Because this is something extra special. So I'm just going to take this off of here and get rid of it real quick so we can work in the book. Yes, because I made it an elastic insert so that I could take it out. So we have 2 signatures. These are big signatures this time. And we've used some journal, some journal paper in here, which is very unusual for me. But we do have all the school colors represented in our signatures, and that is all ready. And then we went through our book, our paper pad. And for this one, we are using Echo Parks, Witches and Wizards. And so we pulled some paper out of there, and we started cutting some pockets, not perfect, but we've cut some pockets. And I ordered the graphics for this one. I'm going to show you. So I've not used these before. These are all new graphics. We haven't used these in one of our Potter projects yet, but we have an owl exam, and we have some paid tickets from the Knights bus. Now, this one we have used before, but, we really can't get away from that. We've used these before, and you can't get away from that. We have the letter, and then I have these, which is a full set of business cards from Hogsmeade Village, all the stores in Hogsmeade Village. So I thought those would make really cute journaling cards. And then I have these, which are $5 banknotes from Gringotts. And we got the fronts and the backs. And I did scale these correctly so that I can put them together if I want to, or we can use them separately. So we got all of those. Carla! Hello, Miss Carla. So I went ahead, pull this out, and I cut everything down. And I got it all fussy cut out. Every single piece of it's been fussy cut. There we go. So I've got it all cut, including the little business cards and all of the books and the Gringotts. Look, watch. Oh, this is so perfect. I did this perfect. So I got a front and I got a back. And they line up perfectly. So we can make, galleons if we want to. I did reduce the owl exam a little bit so that it will fit. But I thought, that would be an awesome big journaling card to put in here. So we have all of this stuff. I have not inked anything yet, but I will. But I didn't because, we're going to put it on the, if we put it on backing to make journaling cards out of it, I didn't want to have to ink twice because we all know how much I love inking. So I got all those cut out. And I did do a couple of the daily profits. And these I just reduced, I enlarged the images and I cut them down just to the outside so I can run them through the Xyron and make journaling cards out of them. So we have those. I was very busy, guys, very busy. So these are our scraps. We do have some stickers and we have some other, some dragons that we can use for journaling cards. And we have washi tape and ribbon and we have some metal embellishments and all kinds of good stuff. So today, I'm going to work on a special embellishment. And Miss Candy's here. Hello, Candy. So I need to pick some paper for this special embellishment. So I got down my fancy paper box. So I'm going to apologize if this glares at you guys. I'm going to try and get the glary stuff out of here. And we'll, try to move into some of the other stuff. I'm looking for, get the real glary stuff out of the way here. This might work. So let me pull that one. And okay. No rose gold. And it would be perfect if I had more of it. Let's find out. No. 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 All right. We're going to use this. Okay.
Get it. I'll get it. Oh.
Oops. Let me put these away real quick. Let me see if there's I mean, no, this is all glitter. We don't want glitter. No glitter.
Go get it.
This is
Go get it.
chunky glitter. We don't want that. See, this is like a rose gold, and so I don't think the rose gold will work for this.
That's it.
Okay. So we're going to go with this one. And I need a piece of this that's like 5 by 5. So I'm just going to cut a piece of 5 by 5 out of this because that'll be big enough. That should be big enough. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. So let me show you what we got. So I haven't put this in the shop because I wanted to use it here first. So what I have is the Hogwarts Medallion. And we're going to cut one of these out. To go in the book. And we're going to be doing a lot of weird cutting because I want to get like the H out of here and stuff. And we're going to cut a couple of these. The banners are separate. So I'm going to cut the banners, a couple of the banners separate. But I want to get the H out of there so that I can inlay it. All right. So I'm going to cut this and we're going to see what we can do. All right, so here's to hoping that cut because I've never cut with this one before. Okay, so it cut. Let's get these out of here, shall we? So there's the center medallion. Okay. And I don't like this cut at all, but, you know, it did its thing. There's that. And these are the pieces for the bottom. Get this out without tearing this. It's always a pain when you're using these metallic papers because if you get just the slightest bit of a not cut area and you try to pull it out, you'll pull all the gold off. Okay. Almost got this piece out. Whew. Got a little piece over here that's not right. And a little piece over here. Let me get this out. There we go. Okay. So we've got the outlines for the banner. We have a banner. We have the outline for the bottom banner. We do have some filler pieces for it. And then we've got the actual Potter piece. So I'm going to get my pokey tool out so I can do this without messing up. Because there's some really small spots here. If we mess this up, we'll just cut it again. There's just one spot here that doesn't want to let go. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I should have cut a backup to this off camera. But I didn't think about that. And they say fussy cutting's annoying. Now, this is usually the portion of the removal here where I get just absolutely flabbergasted and I just rip it off. And go, screw it, I'll start over. This is just going to give me all kinds of trouble. Okay. This is definitely making me rethink putting this in the shop. Okay, that's part of the snake. Holy crap-a-nolly, I think we got it free. Okay. Okay, that's one part free. All right, now the bottom. So the bottom will be easy, right? Don't say that, stupid. You'll curse yourself. All right, that's one part of the bottom. get this one out. Okay, and then we got to get the rest of this out. Part of the snake, got rid of that, and then we have to get the H out. We got it. All right. Let's get rid of all the pieces and parts that don't matter. All righty. I didn't think we were going to make it there, guys. Hi, Jen. Hello, Steffi. No, not the Wizard of Oz, Jen. Okay, so now I need the H and we need to back this. So I'm going to get a piece of black cardstock. I don't want the heavy stuff. I just want the lighter cardstock. And I know I have some scraps of it over here. So let me find a piece. Here we go. Nope, that's 10-2. Well, I'm all out of light black cardstock. Let me go grab some. Okay. So we just need a small piece because we just want to cut the H on here. That was tedious, I'm telling you. Whew. Old McGurd. All right, so I'm going to put this in. I'm going to put the paper on top, and I'm going to cut it up so I can make sure that the paper doesn't move. Okay. And the only part we want out of this is the H. So let's get that out. Okay. Because we're going to put the H back in the H spot. There we go. And then we're going to do the back. And so I want to do those on colored cardstock, but I don't want to make this thing so heavy. But I do know that we need blue. I have a cheat sheet, by the way. Let's see. We need blue, we need green, we need red, and we need yellow. Okay. Yellow. Okay. And we need some green. And I need a piece of red. Okay. So we have the 4 colors that we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these to like 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, which should be enough to cover the backs. Okay. So now, right? All right, so we have green, red, blue, and yellow. This is going to be cool. Okay, so what we're going to do is we need to have these four. So I'm going to use a piece of just printer paper. So let me cut this piece that I'm using as my reference, because I figured this is like the, the thinnest paper I have. I have vellum, but I don't have any vellum adhesive right now. So I couldn't put that onto vellum and then, put it in the book anywhere. So we're going to use this. And I am going to use some Xyron. Let's see if these pieces. Ooh, that's a tight fit. All right, let's get the bigger one. Oh. Never fear, I have Xyrons in every size. All right, so I'm going to just run these through the Xyron real quick here. And that way we can adhere them down easily. Should have done it that way to begin with, stupid. All right, cut this off. Bony folder. All right. So right now I'm just adhering them well to the backing. Scary, scary, guys. This I thought about this idea, but I didn't think it through. You know that. All right. So with our guide telling us what we're supposed to be doing here. Okay, so red, and then green goes right next to it. So I'm going to be real careful to line this up perfect, because there's no give on that thing. And then yellow goes over here. And blue. This is the one I dread the most. Okay. All right, we got that part down. All right, so these are all nice. They're not overlapping or anything. So let's take a look. Stinking cute. Okay, so now the next part is these little tiny lines. We have to get those perfectly placed on here. Anybody else clench their butt cheeks just a little bit there? All right. Okay. Let's see if the micro tip is working today. Yes. Okay. All right. We're going to put glue on the back of this sucker. Wait a minute. I just turned it over and realized that there's still a piece in there that needs to come out. Where's my pokey? We don't want to glue it down with the piece, because if we do that, then we'll never get the piece out. All right, we got it. All right, here we go. Let's one more time, just check to make sure we got all the pieces and parts out. Okay, that's everything. Here we go, guys. This is either going to work really cool or it's going to be an epic failure. We're hoping for really cool. All right, wish me luck. Here we go, guys. I gotta turn the other light on real quick. I gotta see this. My apologies for the glare. It's just one of those fussy little things, you know? Okay, now we have to get this part on correctly. And he okay. Let's get this part on. Now I need to glue the tongue down. And last but not least, the H. Hey, Janice. Where are my tweezers? I'm too lazy to reach over and grab them. All right. Not too shabby. All right, so I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to let it dry completely. Okay. Because I want to make sure that it's completely dry before I try to cut this out of here. So I'm going to just kind of set this all off, including the banner pieces, off to the side. We'll come back to it. Okay. That was scary, to say the least. But you know what? It had to be done. It had to be done. Because how can you build this book without putting Hogwarts in it, you know? So, I can breathe now. Huh?
I'll give you Eternal Stench. What is that?
No, look.
Oh my God, are you doing glittery stuff? I see shiny. Oh, that's pretty.
We'll get the hover seal of approval.
I saw glitter stuff and I got panicky. I thought maybe you were looking for glitter.
No.
Yeah, thank God. Right. Yeah. It's nice. What's this?
That's just part of the banner. I haven't. Don't pull on it because if
Sorry.
you bend it, I'm going to slap you.
Oh, sorry. No touchy. Got it.
No touching.
Got it. Go away.
Cussy cutting with L's, right?
What's this? No!
Carla says, Hover! He's out the door. All right. So, while we're doing the Xyron thing, let's get this thing attached. Oh, I can put this box of fussy paper away. Okay. Getting out all the big toys today. All right. So, it's just one, like, tad too big. So we're going to have to go this way. Okay. All right. We'll get out the big bone folder for this. All righty. That was like, my hand was shaking. I was like, oh my God, don't let me mess this up on camera. Okay. So let me get this separated now. All right. So I did this on coffee dyed paper so that we got the right look for it. I just don't know what I'm going to put on the back of it. Give me a sec. Let me think. Let me look. Yep, that's a good match. Okay. It's not a fantastic match, but it's a good match. All right. So I'm going to peel this off the sheet. And we're going to put it on here. press it down. All righty. I'm just going to go around the edges here a little bit. Making sure I don't have any glue from the gummy, you know. That's what I'm using the gum eraser for, to get rid of the glue. All right. So I can cut these down and we can make some journaling cards out of these suckers. All right. Hubbard hates me because he has to constantly clean this thing. Because I am forever cutting sticky stuff with it. He's like, would you stop? He has to take it out and take the arm off of it and put it on the grinder to clean it and resharpen it. And I just giggle. And run away. All right, so let's get these finished cut, and then, you know, we will have journaling cards. 8 of them anyway. We'll have to make more, but, you know, we'll at least have these 8. Daily profit, daily profit, daily profit. Okay. I didn't do any quibblers on this one. So we're just doing the daily profits. This one needs to be trimmed up just a no, you know what? I'm not even going to trim it. I'll just ink it. Okay. All right. So we have some journaling cards. Alrighty. Ooh, do you want to see one of the other things that I have for this? Now, this is not from Harry Potter. This is actually from Fantastical Beasts, but I wanted to include this in the book, sort of because it's fun, you know. So this is the Magical Congress of the United States of America application for wand permit. So you have to, you know, fill all this stuff out. And, you know, I like it because it's got, like, you know, you have to put your wand type in there. It's got Ollivanders on it. And then this is your wand permit. So that's the application, and this is the approved permit. And you have to do this in green ink. It can only be filled out in green ink. According to the thing here, it says, only use green ink to fill this form. So apparently you have to, you know. So I thought that was a cool include, so I'm going to include that there as well. All righty. So I have all of these napkins that I got from Sabrina, and I thought, maybe, just maybe, we might be able to use some of these, like some of the images and stuff to make some tags. Because like these corner images, I thought we could use those to make some tags. And like these little ones, we could do some tags with those too. And then this, I just like this. That would be like a cool background for a tag. So I thought maybe we could like, decoupage. Mod Podge. It's decoupage. This onto some tag material and make some tags out of some of these napkins. I thought that would be cool. Like we got the purple stars. This is cool. I like the stars and the moons, but we could use these as backgrounds for tags. So I'm going to get these separated real quick. I watched a lady do this and I love her to death, but she was like, you peel really easy and gently. And I'm just like, rip that crap off of there. Let's go. You're slowing me down. All right, so we got one of these. I'm going to do this one so we can cut out the pieces we like. The mandrake plants, I know. The cry is what got me. Like, the mandrakes didn't bother me, but the cry, that was what it was. It was that sound. It was horrible. Do you know that they use that exact same sound in one of the other movies, though? Yeah, it's the cry of one of the dragons. Same sound. Used it twice. This one's got attitude. I don't care as long as I don't tear up these little things in the corners. That's the part I want on this one. Okay, well, there we got them all. All right. We got all those. And I'm going to do this one too. It's smaller, but they're the same images on this one. So I just want to get this one done as well. These are really good quality napkins. I say as I destroy them. So this is the exact same one as the big one, but the images are a little smaller on this one. So I thought maybe I would, make sure I get this one too. But I like the school on this one. So, we might use those. And I want to put those away. I want to do one of these because I like the moons and the stars on it. So we're going to do this one as well. Those pesky kids using up our crafting supplies to wipe their faces. How dare they? Little turds. Yep, I knew there was another layer there. right, I might keep that part, this, because it's got the imprint. I might keep that because I might use it. So I'm going to put that over there. Okay. So we have a bunch of napkins. I have a bunch of extra napkins that I'm probably not going to use. So I'm going to put those in the giveaway for later. Okay. I'll put that in Happy Mail or something. And another little napkin. Okay. Now let me get some stuff out of the way here because I don't want to get Mod Podge on other things. You know, like our journaling cards. All right. And we have to kind of decide what we're going to be making the tags out of. Are we going to do it out of 110-pound cardstock? Do we want to use like, you know, whatever they call this stuff, duo tag, you know, the manila folder type stuff? Because if we're going to use manila folders, then I'm going to grab some of those. I think manila folders are probably going to be the best bet, aren't they? Let's do some manila folders. I saw a lady use fusible web to adhere to a really pretty napkin to bleached muslin. She wanted fabric like the napkin and couldn't find it. It looked great as a journal. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Deb. Yeah, I had a bin full of Harry Potter stuff. I've been collecting this stuff for over a year now. Yeah. All right. File folder, file folder, file folder in a normal color. All right, I gotta grab some file folders in a normal color.
Oh, lay down. Oh, we need to get there.
No, good, thank you. Move back, move back, move back, move back. Thank you. All righty. So we have some file folders in a normal color. Let me get these out of the way real quick, and I'm going to just trim off the side here because I just want to use the file folder, you know. So we'll take off all of the extra hoo-ha stuff. Take off the edge, you know. Okay. All right, so now we just have, you know, file folders. And then I'm going to cut off the piece over here that's got the lines on it, the pre-scored area. We'll get rid of that. But we'll save that because those make good for, you know, gusseted pockets. clean this other edge up real quick. It's kind of a mess. Let's see, it wasn't square. Okay. Use a purple folder, throw a napkin down. Voila! All right, so I have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of potentials here to make some tags. So I do this quite often, and what I'll do is I'll cut these to about 2.5 inches. Between 2.5 and 3 inches is pretty average for me. And then I just have a stack of them, that I can draw from. So I'm going to cut these to 2.5 inches. And you can see that makes a nice little tag. But anywhere between 2.5 and 3 inches, I find is kind of the right size. So I'm going to cut some at 2.5. I'm going to cut some at 2 3/4. And, it'll be kind of the thing. These are really big. All right, we'll cut these at 3 because that wastes the least amount of file folder. Okay, so I have some 3s, some 2 3/4, and some 2.5. So we have some nice, we have some choices we can use. What the heck was that?
My wind advisory.
We got bings we don't even know about. Our life is full of bings, let me tell you. My refrigerator starts binging at you if you leave it open. My freezer bings at you if you leave it open. The microwave bings at you if you don't come get your food. The washer and dryer both bing at you when they're done. Our world is full of bings. Bingy, 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 bingy. Okay, I'm going to grab a piece of freezer paper. And we've got our tag pieces. And let me get somewhere up here is my bottle of Mod Podge. Shake it up. And I need a glue brush.
Not for you, this is for the cat.
All right. And we have a jar for water for the glue brush. This is my glue brush. It's a really crappy paintbrush that I use for Mod Podge. It's hard as heck in there, too. How many paper cutters do I have? Okay. If we're talking about just within reach, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, there's another one just like this one right above me. So that's 7. And then I have my big chomper, for like my heavyweight paper that's right underneath my desk. So that's 8. There's 8 within my reach. Yeah, 8 within reach. All hail the appliance gremlins. Yeah, the doorbell doesn't work half the time, but everything else does. So what the hell? All right, so let's take a look at our napkins. And think if we cut these out, we can Mod Podge these onto a napkin nicely. Yeah, paper trimmers are kind of an addiction. What can I say?
Get your nose out of there.
Barlene! Yeah, it's an addiction. I can't help myself. I can. There's actually a reason why I have so many trimmers.
Different sizes paper.
I usually just like to use the two that are on my desk right here, but when I'm using 12 by 12 paper, they don't fit. So that's what I have the longer trimmers for. But if I'm cutting heavier weight paper like cardstock and stuff, then I need to have a bigger trimmer. And I can't get my big trimmer up here, if I'm trying to film a video or something. So I have to have something more compact, which is where the Carl comes in. Because it still cuts the 12-inch paper, but it's only like 9 inches wide. And I cannot cut a 1-inch strip on it because you can't see the 1 inch underneath the cutting guide. So, they all have their like little limitations. And so some of them I can use and some of them I cannot use when I'm like filming a video. So I have a whole bunch of them, which also means that I have to constantly, sharpen and keep up with and get new for and
Sharpen them blades. Sit.
yeah, in case one breaks, Well, that was when Amy moved up here. She had her trimmer, she was bringing it with her. She had her trimmer, her paper trimmer, and she was going to bring it with her. And she was like, we were trying to figure out how to fit the thing in the car, and we were like way over. So I was like trying to get rid of stuff, and because I took the troll, so we only had a very limited amount of space. And she had her trimmer, and I was like, you don't need to take that. She's like, but it's my paper trimmer, and I was like, no, I have one exactly like it sitting at my house that I don't use. If that's the one you want, you can have the one at the house. So she left her paper trimmer, and when she got here, I immediately handed her the exact same trimmer. She was like, oh, you weren't kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I actually have the same exact paper trimmer if you want it. I cut off the tip of his beak. I'll live with it. All right. So I have a piece of freezer paper here. That way my Mod Podge, if I go over, it doesn't stick. Okay. So I think that we will do these onto these. Yeah. Stinky stuff. No blowing away. Here, you all just sit there.
Well, there's a wind advisory in Las Vegas.
I didn't know it was in my craft corner.
Well, it could be. I warned you about the wind advisory.
This one's really big. Okay. Hello, Chris. Okay, so I'm gonna let these dry real quick, and then we'll work on these. So we'll just let them sit there for a second and dry. It doesn't take that long. Okay. All right, let's take a look. So I have a set of house banners here, and I'm going to cut some house banners. Let me get my little scissors because these are tiny, Well, I got to fussy cut, sort of. All right, so I'm going to cut these out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to fussy cut around these as best I can, because we all know my fussy cutting sucks. So I'm going to be painfully slow at this. I apologize. If you find yourself wanting to whack me and go, just get it done, just, don't do it. Whacking the L's is never good. So I really haven't thought this out very well as far as this journal. I just have I have so much hodgepodge of stuff. And I was like, okay, it's time to start it now because we've got loads and loads of crap that we could use. But I really haven't thought about, how it's all going to go together. So we're going to make this up as we go, okay? You guys don't care. You'll go on the journey with me, right? Be like, okay. Yeah, sure. That sounds like a great idea. Let's do that. Ho, 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 ho. That's a thing of beauty right there. All right. Little ink just to cover up anything that I may have missed. See, Janice, there's one of those fix-its. Okay, so we have the house banners. So I'm going to cut these out, and I'm going to cut these out. We're going to use the house banners on these because I think that's only appropriate. And I have washi tape. I don't know that I have house-specific washi tape. But we'll see. Maybe we'll just use colors. We'll see. But we're going to use some washi tape, I think. Why can't they just make these straight up and down? Why do they have to have all these little boobles and dips and valleys and stuff? I know, for character. For interest. I get it. Still a pain in the butt. No, ma'am. We are not doing each. We only have 2 signatures. So they're just going to kind of be commingled. So, but I thought there were, there's some things that we can do that can be house specific. Tags could be one of them. We can do a tag for each house. I'm trying to work out something to do with the sorting hat to include that. I'm just not getting there yet. I had to check on the thing too, see how that's going. See if it's all dried and set. I mean, it probably is, but I just want to check to make sure that I got everything glued down properly. So I'm going to finish cutting these out real quick. And then once I get these cut out and inked so I don't forget, we'll take a look at that again and make sure that, everything's glued down and there's no spots that are sticking up, because I would be really ticked after everything that just went into that if a piece of it pulled up and caused it to tear. I'd be so mad. Slytherin. Hey, get back here. And then Gryffindor. Okay. So we know I'm insane. What is everybody else working on? You like that book fabric, huh? Yeah, the book cloth is cool.
All right, all right.
I'm actually cutting fabric this afternoon, and getting a sale organized. And so we are down to 7 to 9 days. Within 7 to 9 days, I'll have a sale. So, it's working. I'm getting there. It's just, oh my God, you guys would not believe the amount of stuff that I have to get sorted. And, because we took 2 trips back to back. We did the Kansas and Oklahoma trip, and we got back, and like 2 weeks later, we were back on the road again, and we went to Utah, excuse me, and I just never quite got both trips organized, like the stuff that we got on those trips. So I really have to get those organized in order to, in order to get a sale together. I've got to get those trips organized, because I have literally got a 10 by 12 foot room with tables and file folders and boxes stacked up everywhere. And it's just all like there. And I started putting some of the stuff in the store, and some of the stuff is not in the store. And some of it I intended to just sell outright. And I just, and then, I go and I put other stuff in there, and now it's just a big mess, and I have to go in and sort it all. And I'm procrastinating. Damn it.
Yes.
Yes. We're going to Arizona. We just haven't finalized the plans yet. But once I get them all finalized, then I will let you guys know when I'm going to be in Arizona. It's not just my schedule. I have to work around Hubbard's schedule, my grandkids, my kids, and Amy's schedule as well. So, So let me get these all inked out real quick so I don't forget. And then we'll put this to the side, and we'll bring that piece back up and take a look and make sure that we got it glued down everywhere, because we don't want it popping up. We already did that one. So we'll do this one. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want it popping up. That drove me a little crazy getting that done. So, see, I'm doing all the crazy stuff today. Can you tell? Alrighty. All right. So I'm going to get this moved for the moment. You guys come over here for now. Go. And let's bring that back and take a look. See how we did. All right. So what we're looking for is anything that's, not glued down. So I'm just going to very lightly run this pokey tool along the sides of it, because that'll tell me if there's anything lifting. And I don't see anything out here. The tail. Okay. All right, let's get a little something under the tail. Tail, yep. Yeah, the tail lifted. Okay, we're going to get that done. Okay. That's good. The claw's good. Okay, that's good.
Really? It just came in.
Mm. All right. The tail was the only spot. We got the rest of it glued down nice. Okay. All right, so we're going to cut this out. Wish me luck. It's ready to go. I'm going to cut the excess paper off, and then we'll work on the cussy cutting of the piece. Coffee's helping? Okay. I like coffee. Well, no, I don't. I hate coffee. But if it works for you, so I'm just rough cutting right now. It looks cool like that. Okay. All right, here we go. Send me all of your good fussy cutting vibes. The reason I'm not using an X-Acto knife here is this is very thick now. It's several layers of paper, and I don't want to slip. What the heck was that? Crap. Hold on. Oh, come on. Don't shift. Are you kidding me? Didn't we just check all this? I did, right? All right, we're halfway there. This should be like the cussy cutting challenge. Almost, guys. Almost. If we do this, it's perfection. Okay, we're going to go in. And we're going to go this way. Take that off the tip there. There we go. And a little bit over here. There we go. Oh. A little bit right there. It needs to be trimmed up. A little bit right there. I'm just doing this because I have white paper on the background, and I just don't want that to show.
You're done. Lay down.
Wouldn't really matter what color I inked it because I'm just trying to ink, this part off. All right. Let's take a look at this beautiful piece here we did. We did. Okay, I did all the heavy lifting, but you guys helped. All right. Okay. So there we go. What do you think? I like it. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work the banner that goes above it. And I'm going to pick out some die cut letters to do this with. I just got to find the right ones,
Go lay down.
So we're going to do that. I'm going to pick out some letters, probably off camera for that.
Go lay down.
We'll do the Hogwarts thing over the top of it. And we do have the piece for the bottom. Hold on, here it is. So we have the bottom piece. And we have the top piece. So we're going to make the whole thing. We're going to complete it. So, yeah, But I'm going to pick out some, I have bunches of, letters that I can cut out. We'll pick something that's appropriate, or, what the best is of what I've got. And then I think this part down here, we're actually going to hand letter. And I'm going to back this on a piece of a scrap piece of coffee paper or something. And we'll hand letter the bottom. Because I know for a fact I don't have any letters that small. So that's where we got to on that. Let me put this away. Let's take a look at these. So these are nice and dry now. And we have to kind of figure out, do we want to put these all in the same place or do we want to put them in different places? I don't know. I just don't know. All right. I'm just going to put them on there. And Gryffindor. All right. So far, we have some tags we're working. And let's see. All right, so Hubbard is getting logged in.
I'm just trying to fix my computer. I got another half hour.
Oh, okay. I usually gear this, time this to him, but he says we have time.
I'm a half hour early because I'm trying to fix my computer. It's not working.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate you.
Anytime. My pleasure.
All right, let's take a look at some washi tape. I think we need to use some washi tape. Um, let me get all of these out here. Okay. So I have this one. It's got books and an owl and a broom and a lightning bolt and the sorting hat and the glasses and the snitch. And then I have this one that just says, Quidditch, Hogwarts Quidditch. We have this one, which is all the schools, which I think might be appropriate. Then we have this one, which is the Quidditch, Harry Potter's glasses. We have this one that's just got like stars and stuff on it. Then there's this one that says Expecto Patronum over and over and over. And this one that lists the schools. Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff. So I'm thinking, let's do this on the bottom. See if we can get all 4 schools on there. We can get all the schools on the bottom. Okay, let me cut this off. Let's take a look at this. I mean, it's washi tape. If we don't like it, we can just cut it off, Take it off. Mousy feels so human again. She's had a shower. All right, we're working with this for right now. So, okay, so I'm running out of my tape on my things. And so I was on Amazon looking for replacement. And I got this one. And I don't like it. I don't like it. It just doesn't work the way I want it to. El Succo. I think we may have put this one down a little too far. going to probably just barely clear it here. That's okay. If that's the fact, then I'll make the whole thing over again. Well, okay, that's not too bad. We just barely covered over the paws. That'll work. And this is what I get for flying by the seat of my pants. Okay. And I think we're going to do the schools going up the side, one of the sides. So let me get out my 1/8 inch tape. Because that's a really skinny one. And I want to keep it right on the edge here. Anybody see what happened to my bone folder? Yep, completely lost it. Ah. So, let me get this off of here. Okay. Now we'll get this. Find the end. Anybody see the end? There. Okay, so far I'm digging on it. So we're going to do these. Everybody got quiet. Everybody got so quiet. Hello? Anybody still there? All by myself. All by myself. I don't want to be all by myself anymore. I know, I need my head examined. I'm redonkulous. Okay, let's get this on here. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm sorry, Candy. That sucketh.
Shut up.
This one is going to go on this side. So Candy's cussing up a storm. What else is going on, guys? What's the weather like in your neighborhood? Today we are overcast. But it's not going to rain. It's just overcast. Okay. One more. And I've too close over there and I'm too close over here, so this is going to go over his beak. Oh well, we'll live. Okay. Alrighty. Overcast and in the 50s. I still have a couple of weeks before we hit 50s, I think. But you know, you never know. It was like in the 70s last week, upper 70s to lower 80s. And then all of a sudden, it dropped down into like the 60s, and then it's back up in the 90s. So, welcome to the desert. Apparently, we can't make up our mind. But, you know, on the other part, our news guy just gets to call it in. You know, what's the weather today? Beautiful and sunny. Okay. Every now and then, just to confuse people, he goes, with a slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Huh? All right. So we have two that are on the left, two that are on the right. Otherwise, pretty close to being the same. And we're going to figure out what we're going to do with the rest of this as we go through it. So I have 4 tags started. We need many more than that. I am going to ink some cards off camera so you guys don't have to watch me do that because it's boring as hell. And I'm going to look for some letters that we can use to write Hogwarts. All right. Anything else? All right. We've been on for about an hour and 45 minutes, and Hubbard is getting ready to start work. So we're not competing with each other, trying to, talk over each other. This is that time of day where I bounce off. So we have lots more tags that we can work on. We have lots of pockets and stuff still to do, lots of other things to do. And we're just going to do this one nice and slow and steady. We're not going to rush, because we want it to be right. So, let me put these away in here real quick because I don't want to get them all mussed up. These are stickers, and I don't want to muss them up. Don't want to muss up my stickers, man. All right, so we do have a few other things that need to be done. I am going to get into that room today and try and get some stuff organized. I have fabric that needs to be cut. So hopefully I will have, some stuff together and we can, have a sale sometime soon. All right. So I'm putting those in there. Maybe altering some playing cards, and I still have to figure out what we're doing with those. But that is the gist of so far what we're up to. I'm so proud of this. This came out so much better than I thought it would. So if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends, and all your friends, can share their friends and my friends and your friends, and let's try that again. Hey, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that red button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends, and your friends can be my friends. My friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. Before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. Boy, that was hard. Until I see you guys again, which will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, and 1 across the country. Do me a favor, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye.